Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all of you back to what is a beautiful Monday evening and an all-new Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be beginning the very endings to Metallica's Master of Puppets, which is going to be very, very confusing because I'm not doing all of these reactions in necessarily the correct order. But there is a very valid point that Battery does make. It wants to show that all of its legions of fans over the years are still champions. I absolutely love this bout. I'm content to just keep it with me throughout this video, but oh my, this is what you are, ladies and gentlemen. This is what every single metalhead out there is to me. A champion. Champion wearing gold. And might I just say, ladies and gentlemen, my giant World Heavyweight Championship winning belt is your giant World Heavyweight Championship wrestling belt. You know what? You want to know the significance, ladies and gentlemen? You bring that out, you're gonna be like a hero. You talk about one of the greatest metal bands who ever lived. You're going to be talked about, all right, because this is. One of these stages, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be making like one of those iceberg videos from the most well-known to the more obscure Metallica songs. And if I was doing if I was going to get to the subject of Battery, I would probably put this at maybe somewhere at just below the surface. Even to the more casual observers who know of stuff like Master of Puppets and possibly Enter Sandman as well, Battery is something that is going to take your breath away through a mystical concerto, a frenzy uproaring your ambitions. It is going to set your world on fire. It's going to make you feel as if like you could bench press the earth. Now, I know what you're probably saying with this amount of hyperbole. How can a song make you feel as if like you could take down the entire world by yourself with one eye open? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to receive a masterclass in examples. And also, you'll notice that this is the first time during the summer that I've actually managed to wear my jacket and my shades for a video. Pretext, before it was simply far too hot to do anything like that. I know exactly, I just would have melted. But now that we have this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have now got to recharge our batteries. That's just a little bit of a clue as to sort of what Battery is all about. But you could either talk about Battery or you could play Battery. So guess which one we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Battery in 3, 2, 1, and... Wait for it. is family,
Pounding out aggression, turned into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Can I kill the family? Battery is found in me. Battery. Battery. Pushing on deceivers, smashing unbelievers, never-ending potency. Hungry by the seekers, beating up the weaker, breeding on insanity. Smashing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Gotta stop the battery. Pounding out aggression, turns into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Can I kill the family? Battery is found in me. Battery. Battery. Circle of destruction, I'm a guts crushing power of the energy. Whipping up the fury, dominating flurry, we create the battery. Smashing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Gotta stop the battery. Pounding out aggression, turns into obsession. Can I kill the battery? Can I kill the family? Battery is found in me. Battery! 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 Battery!
Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen, and after I just, quite frankly, bugger off to the chiropractor for the next couple of minutes, because, trust me, oh my goodness, my neck. I gotta tell you straight up, ladies and gentlemen, Battery is, when you really begin to think about it, is one of those songs that you will appreciate the fuck out of it. For a very simple reason. Let's take into example what exactly the Battery is. The Battery, and 3 years ago I came up with this exact same phrase as well. The Battery is storage, it's power. Something is contained within it. Power, energy. What fuels energy? Where does energy come from? Well, to put that in one way, ladies and gentlemen, and maybe I'm going back to my year 7 physics just for 1 second. It comes from food. It comes from what we put inside us. What we put inside us, we make energy through what we put inside us. And it's not limited to just food. This is the thing they never teach you in school about physics, ladies and gentlemen. You can get energy more than just from eating food. Because there are very specific sort of chemicals that momentarily explode in your brain because they make you feel a certain way. They release endorphins. However, these aren't just ordinary endorphins. They go to other parts of your brain. They go to your cerebellum. They go to your amygdala in the central lobes of your brain. They shoot all over the place. They shoot all over the place until they become completely indescribable and completely incomprehensible. A little bit like NFL presenters. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, they overcome you. They give you something that is so crucial, but is so vital to fueling you with courage, fueling you with ambition. This, ladies and gentlemen, you want to know why I named this channel Rage? Not just because it was simplified from Raging Reality. It was a lot more marketable. It was a lot more, there was a bit of more of a brand sort of thing going on there where you could just simplify into 4 simple letters. But simply, ladies and gentlemen, I am fueled by almost nothing other than rage. What is this rage against, ladies and gentlemen? Honestly, even I don't know that. But I gotta tell you what, I have a lot of rage boiling, fueled in my body. You could do unbelievable things with it. You could use rage, you could use fuel as a motivational tool. But what you need, ladies and gentlemen, is the right channels. You need something to make you realize that, okay, imagine fuel is sort of like in this giant container right here, and there's like a valve here that releases the energy. What you need is basically, a locksmith. That is what battery is. If battery was a person, it would be a locksmith. Something that would unlock this valve, and before you know it, whoosh, your brain, your heart, every moral fiber of your being is completely overcome by what can only be described as rage. Or it could be rage, it could be love, it could be desire, it could be want, it could be jealousy, it could be whatever you want it to be. As long as, certainly from my case in point, you use it for the betterment of your world. You use it for something that is going to perhaps change the course of history. And when you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, that could have monstrous consequences behind it. But at the very least, it should motivate people to do actually something. Maybe at the end of the day, that's what you want, to actually do something. And bearing in mind, Metallica, they know their audience, because Battery honestly doesn't sound too far out of place, even if they released it all the way back on Kill 'Em All. And Kill 'Em All, if you're relatively new to Metallica, Kill 'Em All is jam-packed with the sort of things that make you want to go fucking crazy. It is made for people who have a certain thing for jackets. And Metallica, I gotta tell you right now, when I go back to doing the Ride the Lightning album, I'm going to get my old Metallica jacket out just for that album, and that album only. It's basically an artifact at this point. But I gotta tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, partial aggression turns into obsession, cannot kill the battery. No matter what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, it is there, because at some point, you're going to need it. You need ambition. You need a reason, a logical reason, or perhaps no logic at all, to do the things you do every single day, ladies and gentlemen. And as long as the battery survives, it is always going to fuel you, because there will come a time, ladies and gentlemen, where you feel as if like you simply cannot take bullshit any longer, and then boom, the battery, it doesn't so much self-destruct, but it relieves itself all over yourself in every single sense of the word. But actually, when you think about it, it's almost the sort of thing that might save your life when you think about it. You know what sometimes I used to do a few years ago is that some days I would go almost a whole weeks at a time without laughing, so that when something came along, I would cry, piss myself, because I find that if the shit would be so stupid, or it's just something that makes me laugh. And they say there's nothing quite like, laughter is the best medicine. However, if they say laughter is the best medicine, then maybe rage is an anesthetic limb. It is something that's going to keep you going. It is something that is here to aid you. You're still very much a man, but you're now made of metal. In fact, I virtually am made of metal as well. And there was also this very strange lump I never discovered here a few days ago. Very strange indeed. Maybe my shoulder blade has sort of like mutated. Well, the people that they did say that I did look like Scott Summers or Cyclops or whatever that shit was called. So maybe I am becoming a proper X-Men at that point. Oh boy. But ladies and gentlemen, just do what you gotta do. Just remember, that battery is there. That battery is ready to recharge you until it's time to go again. Soon, you will no longer be in despondent. No longer will you be in despair. Sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to crawl out. You're going to unhook that battery, and you will be back into the world of man. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, and let me know what you guys thought of Battery by Metallica by yourselves, and I will hope to love you guys again in the next video. Take care, bye bye for now.